At this point in time, June 2026, if you have a job, you are considered lucky. If you have disposable income, you blessed, bro. You're a part of an elite group at this point, man. People out here struggling to buy cereal for their kids, man. Let's get straight into the video. But first, like it before you light it, hit the sub before you hit the bud, join the team before you hit the green, and don't forget to hype me up. Yeah, it's the beginning of the week. Y'all know I'm about to start that hardcore begging. Y'all know it. I need that like a crackhead need a pipe. Let's get it.
Get hit so hard. Like, it's me without a job. Like, I've been without a job for like a minute now. And being my baby. People did this. I do have it in the dark setting intentionally because I'm very emotional right now. It really missed it. So tired. That made like different things to go through. You will have a good day tomorrow in school. You're gonna be a great listener, right? You will say your prayers and say a good thing to you. I was just a slide.
Hey, dog, you know what's crazy? So many people would never even tell the world that they're going through this kind of stuff. I know I wouldn't personally, man. You know, you'll just see me disappear off the face of the earth while I'm trying to figure things out. And I know other people are prideful too. I know the type of people that want to stunt all day, show people how much money they going, getting, how many places they eating out at, how many places they're traveling to. When those people stop posting, that is going to be the litmus test right there. That's the test right there. You trust me. And your partner's the one that like to stunt all the time. Stop stunting all of a sudden. Check in with them like, what's going on, bro? I bet you the money done dried up.
I woke up this morning to me being logged out of the team group chat, me being logged out of the schedules. I can't see shit. I'm like, bro, no way these niggas fucking fired me early this fucking morning. My nigga, it is raining outside. It's fucking raining. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, my nigga. Gas prices is $4 fucking a gallon. It's $4 a fucking gallon. Nigga, I'm barely at half a fucking tank. I'm not even at half a tank. So many people yesterday when I posted, so many people was like, oh my gosh, congratulations, yes, we back. I'm so happy for you. How the fuck am I supposed to tell y'all niggas I'm fired again? I woke up this morning.
That's wild, bro. And it's wild out here for young people, bro, because when I was his age, man, you know, for me to go get a job that I could actually pay my bills with was not that hard, dog. Like, I live in New Orleans. It's a hospitality-driven city. Most of our, GDP is based around hospitality and people traveling to come here and stuff. So, you know, working at a job like a restaurant, man, you can make $150, $200 a day. Back in 2015, shit, if you're making that today, you can still, survive. But those people not even hiring now because all of the older people are taking those jobs now. People who normally would be in a white collar position at this point, they having to work that job. Thus, they're taking it from the people who generally work those type of jobs. People trying to put themselves through college and things of that nature. It's crazy, bro. But it's hard out here because I know a lot of young people that just really can't find any type of job. Not even like a McDonald's. That's crazy to me, bro. And McDonald's always hiring.
You guys want to know how I know everybody is broke right now? Because it's a Sunday morning and I live in Southern California and I called and ordered to go at a brunch place and I just got here and there was plenty of parking.
Yeah, that's a telltale
no one has
sign.
money.
We got to cut the millennials and Gen Z some slack because this isn't ordinary. They are moving the goalposts so quickly on the middle class because of the housing. Even that slide you just brought up, someone making $77,000 cannot qualify for a $400,000 home. That's the first time that's ever happened in the past 50 years. So they're being forced to rent. It's eating up 50% of their income.
And once rent starts taking half your paycheck, it slows down everything else. Saving money becomes harder, investing becomes harder, dating, traveling, moving out, starting a family. All that gets delayed because so much income is just going towards survival now.
50+% say we're in a recession. 58% say the
economy is getting worse. It's not. By all objective measures, it's getting better. People keep feeling worse. Why is that?
I think this is one of the most important economic conversations right now because technically the economy can improve on paper while regular people still feel broke in real life. The stock market might be up, unemployment might be low, but if everyday essentials still feel unaffordable, people are going to feel stressed regardless.
Hey, I'll give y'all a prime example of what he just said right now. This is how out of touch some of these rich people are, right? So this guy, matter of fact, I'm going to just find a clip.
Wait, what did he just say?
And so the consumer is really, really firing on all cylinders, just like the corporate sector you're seeing in the earnings reports. And they're doing that because they have so much more money in their pockets. In fact, I had the head of one of the big 5 banks in my office yesterday going through the credit card data. And just as Secretary Bessent said, credit card spending is through the roof. They're spending more on gasoline, but they're spending more on everything else too.
Did y'all hear that? This is how completely out of touch these people are. This man just said that credit card spending is through the roof, and he thinks that's a good thing. Bruh, most people are not spending money with credit cards if they don't have to. For instance, the necessities like gas. He's talking about gas purchasing is going up with credit cards. That's a bad thing, bro, because people was paying cash and they was using their debit card for it. Now they putting it on credit because they ain't got it. They kicking the can down the road, man. Boy, these people out of touch, dog. Real talk. Look at this comment right here. Donald Trump's financial advisor admits that Americans are paying more for everything, and he actually thought it was a good thing to say. He also admitted that Americans are getting deeper into credit card debt and brags about it. What an idiot, right? People are spending more means they have more money. If I have $100 and I spend $200 on my credit card, I must have $300. See, bro, these people are out of touch, dog. And I don't even know if they're technically out of touch. They may just be trolling, gaslighting us. Who knows, bro? Ain't no telling with these people, man. These the real DEI hires.
Jobs you can get if you don't want to die in the middle of the fucking street is to sell out your fellow man, and I'm fucking tired of it! I had to move home 2 years ago after I lost my IT job because I was going to go homeless. And part of the reason why I decided to move back into my parents' home was not just for the financial relief, but because they told me for months, sending me newspaper clippings, articles, fucking YouTube videos of people talking about how the trades were going to be the most secure work in the future. And because I was so down and desperate, I just said, okay, fuck it. I'll give it a shot if you'll shut the fuck up about it. So I went home and I have been applying for electrical apprenticeship and getting put on wait list after wait list after fucking wait list. And the more infuriating part is I finally have like an inside connection at one place. And it looks like it's a good shot for me to get this job. But every fucking job, every electrical apprenticeship job, electrician job, doesn't fucking matter what it is about building fucking data centers! None of these jobs, no jobs in the United States are about improving our infrastructure, improving our power grid, being able to deliver high-speed internet to rural areas, improving the internet connection and power stability of rural hospitals, of improving the environment and the capacities for school districts, and trying to build more houses, affordable houses for you. It's nothing. Nothing in this fucking country is about actually helping the material conditions of the fucking working class, and the only jobs you can get if you don't want to die in the middle of the fucking street is to sell out your fellow man.
Hey, bro, y'all, you know what's crazy about how he just said there are no jobs, talking about like infrastructure and things of that nature? I believe China just had their like 10-year meeting, meaning they're going to talk about the things that they want to accomplish over the next 10 years. And it's like crazy things, bro. Things that's going to make the infrastructure of China better. The reason why China got so much stuff going on right now is because they invest back into China. Man, bro, they do all kind of stuff over there. Now, if you live in a city in China, from what I know, this is where you really benefit off of it. The people in the rural parts of China, they not living like that. They poor too. But the city of China, bro, they make sure that thing is going to be running like a well-oiled machine, dog. That's what they do over there. They spend that money on infrastructure.
So I got fired, and let's talk about it. I am a nurse, and I worked in a hospital setting prior to the job that I got fired from. So I've been in corporate America for maybe 4 years now, and this company I was going on 3. Anywho, there is one lesson, and my husband told me, and I did not listen. Keep your mouth shut. Do not try and change the company, because it's not going to happen. Do not try and change processes, because it's not going to happen. Keep your mouth shut. Don't make any friends. And I don't know. If you're miserable, just find another job before you give them the chance to fire you. So
Hey, bro, them people at your job really not your friend, though, bro. You might got like one person there that's cool, that's really your partner. But, man, in my experience, I don't care how company culture they are. I don't care, bro. Like, in the workplace, it ain't nothing but a bunch of treacherous ass people most of the time that talk about you behind your back. As soon as you walk off, they talking shit about you a lot of times. I've witnessed it. And I'm the type of person, dog, I just can't trust you. Once I hear you talk about somebody who just left our presence less than 0.5 seconds ago, I know you ain't got nothing good to say about me. What make you think I can even... What make you think it's cool to even talk shit about somebody around me, dog? Make no sense, man.
Things that we've normalized that feel like highway robbery. Tipping on to-go orders. Paying for hospital parking. $80 for a checked bag to get on a flight. Childcare costing $2,000 a month. $40 to park at a hotel. $8 coffee and $15 mocktails. Insurance. $50 to choose your seat on a plane. 4 p.m. check-in, but 11 a.m. checkout.
Ooh, that's
Ticketmaster
dangerous.
fees. Paying $200 for a bottle at the club. A woman changing her last name when she gets married. And no, I will not explain. Rent being exactly the same as February as it is in March. Like, it's 28 days, bitch. Things that we've
Hey, bro, all of this shit made sense except for that one part. She was like, man, you know, a woman changing her name, bro. Listen. All right, guys. So this one here, I'm going to just read this one out to y'all. This one here really struck a nerve with me, man. So, former Sears worker, 1990 story goes viral. When did one job stop being enough? And I'm going to just read this one to y'all like a bedtime story. All right, y'all. So this one here is from someone named Mike Callahan, and this is what he says. When I worked at Sears in the early 90s, the people there built entire lives off of those jobs. The guy running appliances had 3 kids, coached Little League every weekend, and retired after 32 years with a pension. One of the women in customer service bought her first house working full-time there, and the older guy in the hardware took the same vacation to the Ozarks every summer because he could actually afford to unplug for a week. The managers knew everybody by name. The Christmas bonuses actually meant something, and the store was packed every holiday season because business was booming. Nobody thought they were stuck working retail. It was an honest way to work that paid enough to live with dignity. Somewhere along the way, corporations started making record profits while the people keeping the place running could barely afford rent. When exactly did a steady full-time job stop being enough to build a normal life? And this is crazy. This strikes a nerve with me for the simple fact, bro. I went to buy a new monitor for my, setup for when I'm recording, right? I get to having a conversation with one of the guys over there, bro, who works in the electronic department, and he told me that he has 3 hustles, but he's a algebra teacher. He's an algebra teacher. That's his main source of income. He door dashes, and he works at Best Buy. This man has 3 separate incomes just to, survive. And trust me, when I was having this conversation with the dude, he's just surviving, bro, because he was getting kind of like personal and stuff and telling me things. This is crazy right here to me. Is this crazy to y'all? Drop it is crazy in the comments if this is crazy. This puts things into perspective right here.
And from there, we're striving to expand to new territories.
So can you tell me what all does one have to do to qualify for this position?
Absolutely. We're looking for extensive experience in customer service. You need a master's degree in quantum physics, rocket science, chemistry, the AWS cloud certification, a PhD in psychology and communications.
Okay, so what's the job title?
Lead cashier in restock management.
Wait, I need all that to do that?
Yep.
What's the pay? How much are you paying?
Pay starting off at $13.50 an hour with a $45 sign-on bonus. And once you've been with the company for 20 years, you would get a 15-cent raise.
Hey, bro, this is what it feel like to a lot of people, bro. I done seen the videos, man. Skit and sketch comedy come from real life experiences, man. They might read a comment on somebody's page and say, you know what, I'm gonna make a skit around that because it's real life, bro. I done seen somebody say something like this along the lines of this plenty of times while doing these types of videos.
So having said all that, do you have any questions?
No. Is there going to be like a severance or something?
Yes. Let me pull that up. You're going to be eligible for 20 business days of severance. And your final pay will include your regular compensation for the time worked through today, your severance, which is the 20 business days, as well as the balance for accrued and unused general leave.
Okay. And then
you'll also have benefits through the remainder of the month too.
Okay. And what about my 401k?
David, if I may, I'll respond to that. So Madeline, what you want to do is just contact Fidelity and speak to them about any questions that you have regarding your 401k.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have a phone number for you in your package that I'll be sending you that you can contact Fidelity directly.
Okay. And so the insurance will be good for the end of the month?
That is correct, for the entirety of the month.
Okay. That's it.
And Madeline, my contact information will be in the email that David provides to you. So if you have any questions at all, you can reach out to me at any time.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any other questions. That's it.
Okay. All right, Andrew, I guess we'll conclude the call.
That is correct.
Hey, yo, man, look, this is a comment that I was looking at. It says, I worked for a big firm 4 years ago, for 4 years, got laid off virtually. The chat and mic was locked. They wouldn't even answer questions live, and I never met the two individuals on the screen. One lady even read from a script, laughing my ass off. But to be honest, I wasn't expecting more. Employers give zero shits, and so should you. It go back to that shit that your boy from Sears was talking about. He was like, the customer, the upper management and everybody knew everybody on a first name basis. Man, you'll never get fired this way back then. They gonna look you in your face like a man, like a woman, and tell you let go, and that you're gonna have to figure it out.
Can somebody that works in HR tell me the rationale between y'all trying to have candidates come in for 2, 3, 4 interviews? I won't get mad, I promise. I need to know. Do y'all realize we have to call off work to come interview? We cannot just tell our jobs like, hey, I'm looking for a new job. I need tomorrow off so I can go do my 3rd interview with this job. You've already seen my resume. I've already filled out an application. You've already met me. You've already checked my references. Why do I need to come back?
It's a humiliation.
And what is a working interview? Why would I want to come work here for an hour for no money? Or even shadow for an hour for no money? Make a decision, please. We don't have all day. People have food to buy. People got kids to take care of. People have beds that they want to keep inside their home and sleep in, keep their lights on. Like, I'm not saying you have to hire everybody. Obviously, you can't hire everybody. You can only pick one person, but don't take a month to... Can somebody that...
Yeah, that's wild, dog. Somebody here said, look, I work in HR, but we only do one on-site interview. I get to give you a tour. You get to interact with the folks on site and see if it's a mutual fit. Sometimes the interview process is decided by an annoying hiring manager. All right, hold on. Somebody else said something. I'm trying to get some insight about this, dog. Y'all got to explain this to me, because what we doing here, bro? Full interviews and shit? That don't make no sense. Usually because the second and third round of interviews are with employees whose time is more valuable than the first interviewer. The process is annoying from both sides. I can see that.
I just worked 82 hours.
Ooh.
And I got paid. It's my first check. Let's see what's going on. Okay, it's not as low as I thought it was. Not feeling okay. I'm not feeling okay.
Did I miss something? All right, y'all, just in case y'all didn't see it, because I didn't see it either. In the comments, they saying $1,100 is what she made. Wow, for 82 hours? Man, you might as well go sell weed on the side. I'm joking. Don't do that, y'all. I'm just saying, bro. 82 hours, bro, for $1,100? That's wild. That's crazy work right there. What are you making an hour at that point? This is what people got to do to keep the lights on, though, bro. This is America. This is wild.
Man, the economy is terrible. I just made $7 on DoorDash in almost 8 hours.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait for this job interview tomorrow, man. When I tell you I ain't never quit no job again, I don't care how good the side business do. I don't care how good this do. I'm never quitting a job again.
Shit, you be wise not to.
Entrepreneurship is just too fickle. Like, man, I'm talking about DoorDash been booming for 90 days straight ever since I lost my last job. And then all of a sudden, after Memorial Day weekend, the week before rent, now it's the week of rent. I'm talking about, Ain't nobody dashing, man. But I'm supposed to be in one of the biggest cities. Like, everybody flogging, bro. Everybody lying about what they got. Can't afford the cars. None of that stuff. Like, all this stuff just be capped, man.
Maybe in
Telling
Texas.
you. Because the economy gonna show you exactly what's really going on. Nobody's door dashing this stuff. And I'm a platinum member on DoorDash now.
Oh.
Ain't nobody got no money. Telling you, man, don't quit your job thinking you finna do DoorDash and have your free time and you think you finna boom out. Nope. It's not happening, Captain. I'm telling you, keep your job. Cause what they do is you'll be dashing for a little minute. You think you're doing good, and then boom. They're gonna let you run out good for a few weeks, but then it's gonna settle in. It's gonna settle in. Once you settle in their system, oh yeah, it's over with. Then it's like then it's weird. It's like they got the dispatchers that can hear us talk or see where we at. I know they can see where we at, but it's like they got the dispatchers that can talk. I mean, they can hear us talk or whatever. And it's like they can tell when you about to cut the app off or when you finna drive back home or you finna, you know what I'm saying, pull it to the grocery store, grab stuff for the house. Then they'll try to start sending you orders after about 3 or 4 hours. Like, nah,
I'm
man.
ready to go home now.
The motivation already gone. I'm good. Tell you, man, keep your job. Do not do DoorDash thinking you finna make a killing. It's over with.
Hey, bro, look, I hate when people leave these pointless ass comments like this, dog. Watch this. DoorDash is not a full-time job, dude. It's a side gig just to make a little extra cash on the side, for food, deodorant, toothpaste, gas, etc., etc. Bro, when did he say this was a full-time job, man? I know I heard the man say he can't wait for this job interview that he has tomorrow. And he says that he was working before and lost his job. So I don't think this is a guy who was leaning in on DoorDash to be a full-time income, bro. People just be talking out the side of their neck, bro. On the internet, man. I promise you, bro.
Okay, so let me get this straight. We're being told that, unfortunately, they just don't have enough hours to give everyone their desired hours, right? So why are you still hiring new people? Why did I see 3 new faces last week? Why are we training new people? If you don't have enough hours, where are all these new people coming from? Why are you still hiring? Why are you still hiring? Oh, well, we needed these shifts covered. Then why don't you get the people that already worked here to cover those shifts, the ones who have been asking for more hours for the past 6 weeks, for the past 3 months? Why are you hiring new people to cover these few shifts that you could have gave to those of us who have been asking for hours? The math ain't math. Okay, so let me get...
Yeah, bro, I be looking at everybody who is in management crazy up in there because what you're doing don't make no sense, and I know it got something to do with you trying to mess over me some kind of way, because logically that makes no sense. Let's see what they talking about in the comments, though. Maybe they got some answers, bro. They get bonuses for cutting hours. I worked in retail management. Shit more cutthroat than the streets. Golly. All right. Because they know the more you become experienced, the more they have to pay you. So instead, they'll hire new hires to avoid pay increase for loyal employees / promotions. It's an actual corporate strategy to save money in their pockets. Boy, see, bro, these companies not loyal, bro. This is wild. Y'all want to see something else that's going to piss you off? Especially if you're my age. Watch this.
How can we afford an $80,000 house? Very simple. Over 30 years, just a trifle down payment, and a pittance of a mortgage, and 2 living parents with a pen. Who can sign?
So that episode of Boy Meets World aired in 1999, and the show takes place in Philly. And I couldn't help myself, so I had to run the numbers. The median house price in 99 in Philly was around $80,000.
Wow.
But then I was curious, well, what was the median household income back then? And it was $30,000 in Philly, which is $2,500 a month. A 3% down payment on this house was $2,400. So it was less than 1 month's income to get a down payment. And
let me ask y'all a quick question right now off the top of your head. How many Americans do you think income is this close to how much the median house is right now? So in other words, think about this. The median household income was $30,000 in 1999, and the house median was $80K. So that's a $50K spread. That's not even that much of a difference. I think today is probably more like the average household income, probably like 60, 70, but the houses are like 3, 4, 5 times more than what somebody's bringing in.
And then the interest rates were 7.5% back then. So for principal, interest, property taxes, homeowner insurance, and private mortgage insurance all together monthly was about $725, which is only 29% of their gross income, which is kind of the gold standard when it comes to affording a house. Well, then I wanted to see, well, what's it looking like in 2026? The median home price in Philly has gone up to $265,000, a 231% increase. Now, the median household income has also gone up to $61,000 for a 103% increase. So it went up, but nowhere near the housing price. So now a 3% down payment is going to run $7,950, which is more than a single month's income. And then the interest rates are 6% now. And out the door, the payment on this would be $2,050 all in, which is 40% of the monthly gross. So if you wanted to have equal numbers to 1999 in Philly, the median household income should be sitting around $85,000, not $61, if you wanted the median household income to keep up with the median house price. This is why Americans across the country are struggling. So I don't know. I don't know what city is actually affordable these days.
Shit, not New Orleans. That's for damn sure. It's crazy out here, bro. Boy, they want some astronomical prices for these raggedy third world country looking houses, bro. I'm telling you, man, they got spots in New Orleans right now. I'm not lying to y'all. Y'all, if I just blindfolded you and drove you over there and dropped you off, man, you'll think you was in a country like Brazil, like that sit on them hills and stuff, like a favela. I think that's what it's called. You'll think you was over there, bro. I ain't lying to you, man. Now, I found this one to be interesting. 1 in 3 men in America are not working or looking for a job right now, as the male labor force participation rate hovers around 67%. Y'all, that is crazy. For a man to not want to go out there and earn and get some money to have his own, that shows you a lot about the culture of where we live at this point, man. Like these men have no motivation, and I know it's more than just economic. It got something to do with like sociology, psychology, relationship, gender relations. And I know it's not just a blanket thing about it, right? It's a multifaceted situation, a problem. I get that. But bro, what? Man, as soon as I was old enough to just start earning money, period, I wanted to make some, bro. If it was selling chips at school, if it was cutting a neighbor grass, if it was raking somebody leaves, if it was I didn't give a shit. How can I get me some money? These men don't want work, bro. Come on now. Y'all, recent college grad can't even get hired at McDonald's or Walmart. This is wild.
Are college degrees officially useless? And why do I say that? Because an individual has since gone viral claiming that he has a degree in chemical engineering and can no longer get a job, not even at McDonald's. You heard what I said. He can't even get a job at McDonald's or Walmart. Have a listen to this for yourself.
This job market is so cooked. I have a degree in chemical engineering. Spent 4 years of my life getting this degree, by the way. And I can't get a job anywhere. I've applied to so many different engineering firms. I just cannot get a job. So I started applying to places like Walmart and McDonald's. And I've been rejected from all of them. Every single one. I spent 4 years of my life for this degree, and I can't even get a job that pays $14 an hour. And it's not like I don't have experience in the field, because I worked at Walmart in high school. I worked at McDonald's in high school. I worked at both these places. I can't find a job still. And I've been trying to tell my parents about it, did you walk in and try to apply inside? I was like, what do you think I've been doing?
Sadly, this has become a common occurrence for college grads. Take a look at this job application right here. As you see up top, it says entry level. And then check out the experience. Let me blow it up for you so you can see it better. Right up on top, you see what it says? Entry level. And then description and qualifications, 10 to 15 years experience. So is that a so-called entry-level job to you? According to recent data, 30% of college graduates are able to find jobs in their degree fields, but it takes them a reasonable amount of time to do so. And get this, many of them put in an average of over 100 job applications along with their resumes. And the average debt of a bachelor's degree is around $35,000. And the average debt for a master's degree, a whopping $77,000. Especially when you have a college degree and you can't get hired at McDonald's or Walmart. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy, dog. They're not hiring white boys, man. Boy got blonde hair, blue eyes, man. That's the boy next door, bro. If he can't get a job, you know Jamal Cook, Daquan don't stand a chance, man. Jose, you're finished. Put a fork in you. You're done. Hey, but it is what it is, dog. Listen, everybody, bro. If you got a job, man, listen, hear me well. Don't quit your job until you got another one. Real talk. This ain't the economy to be quitting no job, especially if you got kids, responsibility. You got a dog, a cat, bro. You don't need to quit your job, bro. Real talk. Anyways, don't forget to hype your boy out. I'm up.